Hi everyone, welcome to my Blender channel. In today's video, we'll learn how to model a simple chair step by step. This tutorial is perfect for beginners, so don't worry if you're new to Blender. Let's jump in and get started. First, let's clear the default cube in Blender. Select it and press X to delete it. Now, press Shift+A to add a new cube. Go to Mesh and select Cube. This will be the base for our chair. Let's scale it down by pressing S, typing 0.8, and pressing Enter. Then press S again, then Z, type 0.2, and press Enter to flatten it into a seat shape. Next, we'll divide the base into smaller sections to help with the leg creation. Press Tab to go into edit mode. Press Ctrl+R to add a loop cut. Hover over the cube, scroll your mouse wheel once to add 2 cuts, then left-click to confirm. Right-click to keep them centered. Now, add 2 more loop cuts in the other direction by pressing Ctrl+R again, and repeat the process. This grid of faces will be used to model the legs. Let's select the 4 corner faces of the seat. You can hold Shift and click each one to select them. To extrude the legs, press E, then Z, and drag downward to create the leg length. When you're happy with the leg length, click to confirm. To make the legs look more natural, press S to scale them inwards. Type 0.8 and press Enter to narrow the legs. Now, let's add the backrest to the chair. Select the back face of the seat and press E to extrude it upward. You can adjust the height to your liking. To give the backrest a more fitting shape, press S, then X, and scale it inward slightly. This keeps the design sleek and proportional. To smooth out the chair and make it look more polished, let's apply a bevel modifier instead of manually beveling the edges. First, switch back to object mode by pressing Tab. Now, go to the Modifiers tab, the wrench icon on the right, and click Add Modifier. Select the bevel modifier from the list. This will smooth the sharp edges of the chair. You can increase the width of the bevel by adjusting the width value, and to make the bevel smoother, increase the number of segments. I recommend setting it to about 3 or 4. Now, let's position the camera to frame the chair nicely. Press N to open the side panel. Under the View tab, enable Camera to View. This will let us move the view while the camera adjusts automatically. Now press 0 on the numpad to enter camera view, and use the middle mouse button to rotate and adjust the camera until you have the chair perfectly framed in the shot. Once we're happy with the camera angle, let's switch to render mode to see how our chair looks in the final lighting. Hold Z on the keyboard, and when the shading menu opens, move your mouse up and select Rendered. This will give you a preview of the chair with materials and lighting effects. To make our chair look more realistic, let's add some materials. With the chair selected, go to the Material Properties tab, the red sphere icon in the Properties panel. Click New to create a new material. Let's start by changing the chair seat material. Under the Surface section, click on the color and select a suitable color for the seat. You can also adjust the roughness to make it more shiny or matte depending on the effect you want. For the legs and backrest, you can create a separate material by selecting them individually and following the same process. And there we have it. A simple chair modeled in Blender, complete with materials and a nice camera setup. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like and subscribe for more Blender tips and tricks. See you in the next